In this video, I'll be replacing the ticking blend door actuator for the rear temperature and mode controls in this third generation Ford Expedition. This is the same actuator used in the early 2000s Explorer, as well as the Lincoln Navigator and Aviator and Mercury Mountaineer, although installation may vary slightly by model. I'll include a link to the replacement actuator in the description below. This is a very common issue that's caused by a broken gear inside the actuator. It causes a ticking noise in the right rear wheel well area anytime the temperature is changed on the rear HVAC controls. The only tool you'll need for this job is an 8mm socket and ratchet. Let's get started by removing the storage tray above the passenger side rear wheel well. It's simply held in place with several clips all around the perimeter. Next, take out the cup holder to the left of the storage tray. The blend door actuator is located in between these two access holes. It's held in place by 3 8mm screws. Be very careful when removing them not to drop them, as they can be very difficult to retrieve. After removing the screws, lift up to remove the actuator from where it attaches to the blend door. Slide it out and to the right, then unplug the connector. Comparing the old actuator to the new one, you'll see that the splines that connect the door only allow it to be installed in one orientation. Depending on the orientation of the splines on the old one when you took it out, you may have to line up the splines in the blend door first and then twist it into place. When installing, first plug in the connector, then slide it under the plastic to get it lined up with the door below. Rotate if needed to get the screw holes lined up, then lower it into position. Carefully insert the 8mm screws so as not to drop them, and get them all tightened down with a socket and ratchet. Now it's time to test out the new actuator before reinstalling the tray. Got the key on and turn on the rear HVAC system, rotating the temperature and direction combo knob, and then watch that the actuator turns. After verifying that it's working, it's time to reinstall the tray. I found the easiest way for me to get it reinserted was by pressing the right and center of the tray in to the left of the retaining tabs and then sliding it to the right. Then use the open cup holder hole to help me get the left side clips tucked into place. The cup holder is substantially easier to get back in. Just set it over the hole and give it a few good taps with your hand. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out my Expedition playlist for all of my Ford Expedition related content.